Did you know? Ketchup is not red because they add 417 red crayons into each bottle. Instead, it is red because of the tomatoes.
Did you know apple pie gets its flavor from using apples and not 37 bottles of Alberto Balsam Juicy Green Apple Shampoo? This is because apples taste like apples, whereas the shampoo only smells like apples and actually tastes a lot like shampoo.
Did you know that mustard is yellow because it contains turmeric, and not 16.5 domestic canaries? If you're baking cookies, you should not add 7 bottles of Dior Sauvage Elixir 60 milliliters, because it will make the cookies taste like Dior Sauvage Elixir. Instead, you should add sugar to make the cookies taste sweet. Did you know? A bird can fly, but a fly cannot bird. Did you know? The earth is round. Did you know? Alaska is the English pronunciation of I'll ask her. Did you know? It's difficult to do a coin toss with a 10-pound note. Did you know? There are more legs than there are people. Did you know? The oldest living person is not 1,000 years old. Did you know? You don't know what I'm thinking right now. Did you know this is a fish? And this is not. This is actually a balloon. You know? When making a coffee, you should add milk and not 14 gigabytes of RAM and a Patrick Star wallet. This is because milk makes the coffee creamier and less bitter. Did you know? If your car runs out of fuel, you should refill it with the correct fuel your car requires. And you should not refill it with Lithuania. This is because most cars use petrol, diesel, or electric. And Lithuania is a country in Europe and is not an efficient fuel source for a motor vehicle. Did you know? The reason an iced caramel latte is brown is not because they add 2 grizzly bears and half an owl into each cup. It is actually brown because of the coffee. When you are washing your hands, you should not use the exhaust gases from a 1.8-liter, 4-cylinder, manual 2003 Mazda MX-5 in twilight blue mica. This is because the exhaust gases from a 1.8-liter, 4-cylinder, manual 2003 Mazda MX-5 in twilight blue mica are not soap. And soap is soap. Did you know? A football field is not green because it is made from 63,350,000 green crayons. It is actually green because it's made of grass.
Did you know? The reason shampoo hurts your eyes is not because shampoo actually contains poo. That is just its name. It is actually because it disrupts your eye's natural pH balance.
Did you know? If you paint a Miyako 1400 BTU air conditioner yellow and gray, it doesn't mean you can use it as a Jungheinrich ETV 216. This is because the Miyako 1400 BTU air conditioner is not a forklift truck. But the Jungheinrich ETV 216 is a reach truck which actually is a forklift truck. Did you know? If your tomato soup is too hot to eat right away, you should not try and email it to the McMurdo station in Antarctica. Instead, you should wait for it to cool down or even blow on it before putting it in your mouth. Did you know? Antarctica is the only place in the known universe to be mentioned in this video. Did you know? If you're making Kool-Aid, you should add a sachet of the Kool-Aid powder to water and not LAX. This is because the Kool-Aid powder adds flavor to the water, and LAX is the Los Angeles International Airport, which would be rather difficult to stir into a jug of water.
Did you know? When marrying your partner, you shouldn't use Saturn's ring as your engagement ring. Instead, get a normal ring from a jewelry store. This is because, although Saturn's ring looks like an engagement ring, it's actually made of small rocks and orbits around Saturn. And jewelry is jewelry.